everybody, it's me, and today we'll be discussing why I can't do Vlogmas properly, and also the differences between Santa Claus and Father Christmas. But they are different, but they are yet very similar. Santa Claus eventually drove off of Father Christmas, but we'll explain Father Christmas in a little more detail because he's not explained a hell of a lot. So, we're going to start this off. Father Christmas first appeared during the ancient British midwinter festivals, also known as the pagan holiday of Yule. At the time, he was not called Father Christmas, but known as the pagan figure that was the bringer of spring. Then, while under the Saxon rule, the pagan why can I not talk? The pagan holiday Yule morphed into the pagan god morphed into King Frost, and at this time, under Anglo-Saxon rule, King Frost would come into your home, just unannounced, come into your home, and if you treated him kindly and with respect, he would leave you gifts. If you did not, well, it would be bad. During the Viking invasion of Britain, Father Christmas was once again took a new look, as an elderly old man with a long white beard, a long blue hooded cloak, and an 8-legged white horse, who traveled all over the world from December 20th to December 31st, giving out presents and to the good and punishments for the bad. But this wasn't just for children, this was for adults too. Like, if you were a bad human being in general, you would get punished. Father Christmas was for everyone, like I said, not just for children. So, yeah. During Viking rule, he had a very long white beard, long blue cloak, 8-legged horse. Apparently, Father Christmas did some things with radioactivity. I don't know. But I've never seen an 8-legged horse in my life. So, when the Normans, the French, invaded British, St. Nicholas was introduced, combined with Yule and Christmas traditions. Father Christmas was now known as Father Noel. And in the Victorian era, Father Christmas was not associated with distributing gifts to children, but believed to be deliverer of Christmas spirit, and encouraged those around him to eat and drink and be merry with the season. So that is in the Victorian era, that's what Father Christmas was. He was not bringer of gifts, but bringer of the season and of the joy of the season, and to the togetherness of the season. Y'all being together, drinking and being merry. So, if you ever seen the Muppets Christmas Carol with Michael Caine, that's Father Christmas. the big giant, he's like, come with me and be better man or whatever. Yeah, that's Father Christmas. Now, we are going to go to Santa Claus now in my handy dandy notebook. So, Santa Claus comes from the Dutch word Sinterklaas, which is what they called St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas was a bishop that lived in the 4th century Myra, which is now Turkey. Because of his kindness, he was known the saint of children and sailors. So let me tell you a couple stories of jolly old St. Nicholas. Anyway, St. Nicholas was a very young bishop. He was a very young bishop, and so he was born into money, but his parents died when he was very young. Anyways, he was a member of the church, and he supposedly what happened was one day he was walking along the streets, and he saw this elderly old man. He had 3 daughters. So the 3 daughters were about to go into prostitution because they could not be wed off because the elderly old man had no money. Marcus. He had no money to offer a dowry for the marriage. And if you don't know what a dowry is a lump of sum that the bride's family gives to the groom for, back in ancient times, and even sometimes still today, but I don't know anyone in America that does that. But and so they pay the groom an amount of money to take the bride and take care of her. Pretty much is what they do. That is what a dowry is. Anyway, this old man did not have a dowry, and so these his 3 daughters had washed their hose and stockings and hung them up in the fireplace to dry. Well, St. Nicholas crawled on the roof of their house after he saw this happening and was dropping coins down into the fireplace. But coincidentally, they landed into the stockings. And eventually this father every morning kept finding money in the stockings, kept finding money in the stockings, kept finding money in the stockings. So he went into the fireplace continuously every night until he could find out who was dropping coins. And when he found the bishop, Bishop begged and pleaded not to let him tell anybody. He was just trying to help out the family. No need for these women to go into prostitution. And that way the father would have the dowry to marry them off. So that's one story about St. Nicholas. Now another one, kind of creepy. So this other story about St. Nicholas is that 3 boys went missing. They went off into the woods. They went missing. But St. Nicholas was going to try to go find these boys. And he eventually went out to the woods and found them at a cottage in the woods. Coincidentally. And this cottage belonged to a local pickler. And these boys were caught trespassing. And so he chopped up the boys and put them into pickling barrels. And St. Nicholas found their bodies somehow, magically, through the power of the Lord, put them all back together one piece, and they were resurrected. So that is why he is the saint of children. And the saint of sailors is some sailors. Okay, I'm not good at this story, so if you know it better, put it down in the comments below. Some sailors are out, and the stormy seas were like really bad, just like crashing, tossing, throwing this ship around, and the captain was praying for help and to calm the storms of the sea and to help them bring them to shore. And all of a sudden, St. Nicholas showed up on this boat, calmed the seas, and brought the sailors home. So that is why he's known as the saint of children and sailors. Yeah. Weird. In the US and the UK, Santa Claus lives in the North Pole and has influenced a lot of media and a lot of, he's got now Santa Claus, the image that we have now, didn't really come until after the poem The Night Before Christmas, with the rosy cheeks and the gleam in his eye and a big tummy that shake like a bowl full of jelly when he laughed, and the snow white beard covered in ash, and all of that wonderful Santa Claus stuff. So that's how we have our image of Santa Claus, is because of the poem The Night Before Christmas. I want to say The Nightmare. The night before, 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Anyway, but like I said, in the US and the UK and most other regions of the media has taken out too for Santa Claus, thinks that Santa Claus lives in the North Pole with his hundreds of elves. However, in Finland, they say that he lives in the northern part of their country and the land called, I know I'm saying it wrong, Lapland. That's how it's spelled. I kid you not. That is how it's spelled. That's it. That's all I've got for Santa Claus and Father Christmas. If you'd like this wonderful Christmas video that is full of knowledge, please hit that thumbs up. And if you like me and you like my disorganizedness, then don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely see you guys either Wednesday or Thursday this week. Bye.